To convert your 3D models for the ModelViewer, please download our Unity asset creation scene from our website. Therefore, go to Products, Software, and then scroll down to the ModelViewer section, and there click on Downloads Asset Creation Scene. Once you've downloaded it, unpack it somewhere on your computer, by example onto the desktop. Once unpacked, launch the Unity Hub, and under Projects, click on Add and select the ModelViewer Asset Creation Scene folder and select Choose Folder. That will bring up the project here in the project view, and it also already selects the correct version of Unity which we installed in the previous lesson. So simply click on it and it will launch the scene. Now we are presented with an empty scene, only populated with some lights, a camera and a background. And now we can drag and drop our FBX file, which you need to export from your 3D application. You can also use OBJ files instead of FBX. These are the two formats which are supported for import into Unity. If your application cannot export to FBX or OBJ, you can use this free file converter called Anycof. On the side, simply scroll down to FBX converter, then scroll down again, and here you have a section Convert to FBX, and you have a variety of file formats to choose from. If your file format is not among those, you can also choose Convert to OBJ, and here you have a much larger format variety which is supported. So once converted into FBX or OBJ, simply go into the ModelViewer Unity scene, go into the model folder here, and drag and drop your FBX or OBJ file into here. Depending on the file size, it will take a while to import. So now we can select our model, and here on the right in the inspector we have the materials section, and now we want to extract the materials within the FBX to a separate folder. So in the ModelViewer as a creation scene, you have various folders, and one is called materials. Just select it and choose it, and then we'll take all the materials from here and put it into the materials folder. Once done, all the materials are listed here. We can drag this little slider to get a thumbnail view of all the materials, and now you can choose every material and tweak its setting if you like to. Next step is to simply take the model and drag and drop it into the Scene tab, which is this one. And then we just zero the position. That will position the model at the correct position in the center here of our scene. And when you when you press the Alt key on the keyboard, this little eye appears, and now with the left click of your mouse you can rotate around your model. If you double click on the model in the hierarchy here, it focuses on the model and zooms to it so that you have a better look. And you can also use your middle mouse button to pan around and the mouse wheel to zoom out and zoom in. So now we can take this model from the hierarchy list and move it into the asset bundle folder like this. You get a little pop-up asking you for a prefab. By dragging it into the asset bundle folder, you're creating a prefab, and you can simply select original prefab. And once it is in here, you go into the right further down of the inspector and click on the asset bundle drop down here, and then you select model set. And now we click on assets and say build asset bundles. That will create an asset bundle for Unity with this model. After it's done, you will have 4 new files in the asset bundle folder, and these are the files we need for the model viewer. To copy these into the model viewer, simply right-click onto the asset bundle folder and say show in Explorer. This will open up the Explorer window with the asset bundle folder selected. Just go in it, and now here we have files called asset bundles and model sets. Just select all of them. We don't need the prefab file, and we also don't need the meta files. So you can hold the control key on your keyboard and deselect all the meta files. So essentially we only need these 4 files, with the model set being the actual geometry. Now just right-click on it and say copy. And then you can go into the model viewer installation folder, open it, go into model viewer data, external models, set 1, and then this should be empty. Just paste these files into set 1. That's it. You have created your first model set for the model viewer, and once you start the model viewer, your model will be loaded into the set 1, and you can use the model viewer with your model. That's it for lesson 2. Let's continue with lesson 3, configuring your model in the asset creation scene.